Yes, guys, welcome back to another stream, man. Hugh coming at you live. We've got the Newcastle game, although we're probably going to focus more on just general football topic. And tomorrow, Phil Foden sounds like he's back from the press conference. Well, it sounds like he's back based off what Pep said in the press conference. That's a better way of wording it. Which is great news. City play Bratislava tomorrow in a must-win game. Guys, make sure you smashed up the likes. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Subscribe to Hugh Murray as well. I don't know if I can't full name. I full named you there, bro.
It's a government name, man.
Yeah, that's a government, bro. You're federal, isn't it? You know what I mean? My bad. Let's get some shout outs today, man. Who we got in the building? Built to Man City fan, built to Mojis, AU City, Sky Blue, built to Nariman, Jess, Marshy Boy, Subhotty, Elder, Balotelli, Subhotty there, Sky Blue, Matthias, Stel R, Itchy, built to Paul. Tom, good to see you, man. Built to who else we got in here, man? Connor's in the building. Tyrone, Jay Blee, Sahil, Slicku, Herbal, Justin, Ray, Simpad, Palmer's in the building. Ivana, Keegan, good to see you, man. Make sure you guys are smashing up the likes. Phil Foden, is he back? Well, I can't lie, lads. Yeah, based off what I'm seeing on this, I didn't actually hear him answer this question, to be honest with you. Which is, oh no, I didn't hear him say this. Basically, right? Pep, we all been with it. Where's Foden? Pep said this. Maybe I can have some doubts in many things, but Phil Foden is going to be back. As much as he feels good, he will be back. I think the 30 minutes playing at St James's Park, I felt something that I like that I didn't see, for example, against Watford. He says we cannot forget after 2 months or maybe more without training with the problem. He had a little bit with his niggles and some problems with his health. He is now smiling in his rhythm. We cannot forget what he's done so far without him. The best player in the Premier League last season, so we need him. Yes. This bit here for me, now he's smiling in his rhythm. I think he's back, bro. I think he's back now. What you're saying? Sounds to me like he's back. Otherwise, why would he say he's smiling and back in his rhythm? He'd just say he's still not smiling. He's still not in his rhythm, isn't it?
I know. It's a weird one. It's a weird one, the Foden one, but in a way, it's also not, because I feel like this happens every season. At the start of every season, there's a player or two, a key player or two, maybe not around, or they're not playing as much as we would like, and then the long-term plan to hold them back worked out. You know, like, look, for the Newcastle game, obviously all of us would have been sitting here saying, "Start Phil Foden," and you know, even as the game was panning out, it was crying out for a Phil Foden. But it's September. And Pep obviously feels at this stage of the season, if he's not fully ready, there's no point in playing him. There's all these theories and speculation. I see rumors flying around that he has family troubles, mental health problems, this, that, the other. We've no idea. We'll never know. Because it's not really our place to know these kind of things. You know what I'm saying? But if Pep's saying he's smiling, he's in his rhythm, and he's feeling good about himself, and he's good to go, well, then that's all we can take from that, people, is a positive. Yeah. All we can take from it is it's a positive. Because look, without Rodri, we're struggling a little bit. Without De Bruyne, we're struggling a little bit. So we need our Phil Fodens of this world back in this team ASAP Rocky. Do you know what I'm saying? Real soon. You know, playing to that level he was last season. You know, he's player of the year for a reason. And I don't feel he gets the respect for that. And people, the wider footballing world, don't look at him and go, player of the year, deservedly so. So I need him back, man.
Yeah, this is so true, by the way. Yeah, he's getting so disrespected out here on the timeline. Yeah, I'm sick of seeing like just stupid takes, man. At the end of the day, yeah, listen, something's obviously gone on in his personal life. Hopefully it's sorted now, and now we make moves. Why has everyone got to like build shit up all the time and make mad stories? Why are seeing stuff on the timeline? Say, oh, Pep's had a falling out with Foden. Why you got to make this stuff up, man? I mean, people need to chill out. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's the point in doing that? Like, let it. You think Pep Guardiola and Foden have had a falling out, mate? You guys need to give your head a wobble if you try to start this narrative online, yeah? Obviously not. Pep loves Foden. Foden loves Pep. Probably like a dad to him, yeah? Something's obviously gone on. Hopefully it's sorted. Yeah, it's sounding like pretty good based off the comments there, but, you know what I mean? It is only one comment. And let's just chill. Phil Foden's one of the best players in our team. Do you know what I mean? He gets too disrespected on the timeline, man. I'm going on Twitter and I'm seeing him getting disrespected all the time. I don't know why people do this, mate. He literally carried this team so much last year without Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah? Some of the games that we played, he literally smashed it on his own, on his ones. Do you know what I mean? And the people just like try to cause shit all the time, man. I'm just sick and tired of it, man. Like, at the end of the day, what will be, will be. We don't know what's gone on in the past, like Hugh's just said. Everyone needs to chill. And I mean, when he's back in this team, he'll be back in the team. And then we'll cook again. Everyone just needs to relax, man. Yeah, we have no right to know what's going on in his personal life. We have no right. We're a football fan. We know him about football, yeah? It'd be nice for him to, like, let us know, like, if something's going on, but we have no right to actually know the specifics. Like I say, based off of that comment there from Guardiola, I'd suggest, yeah, that it sounds like it sounds to me, yeah, like he's going to be back based off of this. Now he's smiling and in his rhythm. But, like, honestly, mate, like, this is unreal. This is unreal, man. Do you get me? So, yeah, hopefully he's chill now. I want him to start tomorrow if he's available. Obviously, if he's available selection. He has trained today. I watched the opening training session online today, and he did train. So, yeah, hopefully he's good for that because, listen, we need him, chat. Yeah, we need him. I spoke to Nobbins this morning. I want to see Kevin De Bruyne and Foden in the midfield. And Phil Foden at our best is one of our best players in the team. So, yeah, listen, I'm buzzing and fingers crossed he is going to be back. Would you start Foden tomorrow, bro? Or would you just full send him against Fulham at the weekend?
I'd start him tomorrow. He's played what? It was the Newcastle game. He got 30-odd minutes. Remind me of what football he played this season.
25 minutes he played.
Where else has he played? Has he started a game this season?
He played 45 minutes against Inter Milan off the bench. Kevin De Bruyne got injured. He did 45 minutes off the bench against Chelsea match day 1. And then he played 20 minutes against Arsenal, 24 minutes against Newcastle, 90 minutes against Watford.
Start him. Get him back into the flow of starting games of football. With all due respect to Slovan Bratislava, I watched them the other week against Celtic. It's their first ever season. Excuse me. It's their first ever season playing in the Champions League or at this stage of the Champions League. They got totally dominated by Celtic. And with all due respect to Celtic, we're a far superior team. You know, this is a great game where Foden and the midfield should be absolutely dominating possession. I would like to think that he can express himself and be creative. I'd full send him. I'd absolutely full send him. I'd start him, get him back into the flow of it because this Fulham game on the weekend, yeah, it's huge. It's huge. And, you know, you wouldn't really be saying that normally about Fulham at home at 3 o'clock in September. But, you know, we didn't beat Newcastle, didn't beat Arsenal. There's no crisis. But we need to get a win back up on the board. Get the morale back up. Get players playing well. Get players scoring goals. Get players feeling good about themselves. Because, look, when you haven't won a league game in a while, you know, it can start to affect the dressing room a little bit. They start to feel a little bit down. They're craving that win. They start to get a little bit itchy. So I play Foden, get him back into form. Hopefully he plays well tomorrow night. And go out and do his thing against Fulham. Because like I said, that Fulham game's huge. The Bratislava game's huge, bro. We didn't beat Inter Milan. We gotta go and get 3 points on the board.
I know, facts, bro. Like, this is the thing. Like, you've got to go and win it now. You know, win this game because, you know, we've still got to play PSG. Yeah, we've still got to play Juventus. Yeah, we've got to win these games. You know what I mean? It's Sporting Lisbon away. I don't think it'll be easy either. So, yeah, this is how do I get the table up now? Does Google give me the table? How do I get the table?
I'll go on live score or one of those things.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I got it on Sky here. Yeah, so yeah, chat Celtic up there, man. So yeah, listen, where are we now? We're 20th. We've got to get in the top 8 if we want automatic qualification. Yeah, we're literally hanging on to the qualification knockout game zone. So we need a win tomorrow. And in an ideal world, we need to score some goals because, of course, it could come down to goal difference. And obviously, we're obviously on 0 because we drew 0-0. You look at Bayern Munich on +7, Celtic and Leverkusen on +4. And like you say, Celtic scored 5 against Sparta, what they called, Bratislava. So we really, in an ideal world, need to be winning this game. And this brings me on to Erling Haaland. Obviously, got injured at the game at the weekend. I don't know if you've seen his ankle. It looked pretty nasty, actually. It looked like he got one on his ankle, bleeding. Obviously, the guy's stud's gone through his sock and has took his ankle out. Obviously, we don't have a backup striker because the club decided not to buy one. Would you play Erling Haaland? And let me know in the chat as well. Chat, let me know in the chat. Would you start Erling Haaland tomorrow? Because we need to win the game. We should be able to win it without him, but we need to win the game. So we just play him and get the game won. But obviously, then you risk him getting injured. Like, where are you at with the Erling Haaland thing?
No, I wouldn't play him. I know I've just gone on.
Are you serious? You won't play him?
No, I wouldn't. I know I've just got on about how big the game is and how it's a must win. But like I said, I watched 90 minutes of Bratislava the other week. They're really not a good team. I'm trying to be as respectful as possible, but City without Erling Haaland should be beating Slovan Bratislava. I really and truly mean that. City, if we have aspirations of being potential Champions League winners, potential Premier League winners, we should be beating Slovan Bratislava without Erling Haaland. And also, I view it as somewhat as an opportunity to try out life without Erling Haaland. I think you should try it whenever you get the chance, and whenever there's a game where you should be winning it without him, give a go to what will be the kind of next system. I don't know what that would be. Obviously, it's going to be some sort of a false nine because we don't have a backup number 9. That's a different discussion. Who do you want to be the false 9? I'm kind of leaning towards Ilkay Gundogan a little bit, but I'm sure there's plenty of other players that could jump in there. But for tomorrow, no. I think he needs to be protected. He really, really, really needs to be protected. Unnecessary risks do not need to be taken.
I'd start him, bro. I'd start him, man. I'd didn't score the weekend. Out of form. Where's my freaking goal, man? Nah, I'm joking, man. But I would actually legit start him. I'd start him, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. Make sure you voted in the live chat, guys. There's a poll right now. Don't question anything to vote. I want to know your guys' views on this one. I'd start him. Get the game won, and then you can. Because the thing is, if you play Haaland, you're more likely to get the game won early. You get the game won early, you can start subbing players off. Whereas if you don't play him, you're away, tricky plays, probably a hostile atmosphere. You get to half time 0-0. All of a sudden, you're like, shit, this ain't looking good, bro. You got to put everyone on. You know what I mean? For me, I'd rather just play him, hopefully have the game done by half time, and then just take the cavalry off. You know what I mean? And say, get off, boys. You know what I mean? And then put some of the younger players on. I would mix up, though. I'd consider starting James McAtee with Foden.
Oh, really?
I'd start him with Foden. In the creative positions. I'd put Foden on left attack, McAtee right attack. And then play like Kovacic or Gundo 6, I would. I'm completely different to you in my approach to this game. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I'd do. I'd just go full creativity mode. I'd probably play Doku, not Grealish in this game. Because I don't really think you need Grealish's ball retention skills. Pause. I'd probably... Would I go Savio or would I rest him? Yeah, I'd probably go Savio. I'd play Walker. I'd play Rico left back, and I'd play Stones, and I'd play Diaz. I'm completely changing the team a little bit around. Shall I put it on screen, actually, what I'm going to do? Because that people probably like, what?
Yeah, but
you just said.
I already forgot after you named that.
You already don't know, innit? This is the problem, innit? Yeah, I sort of bamboozled everybody there, didn't I? My bad, chat. My bad. Right, let me get this up on screen now for you. This is what I'm doing, chat, yeah? So, in goal, if it was me, I'd start Ortega, yeah, but obviously that's not going to happen. So, Edison in goal, yeah? Right back, I go Kyle Walker. Yeah, hopefully we don't concede a goal. Rico Lewis, I play left back because Gavadio needs to chill because he's playing far too many games. I play Johnny Stones because he needs more minutes. And for me, I put him in the team for the Fulham game, so he needs to play there. And I play Diaz just because I feel like Akanji's played more games than Ruben Diaz. There we go. I'd play Gundo here. Yeah. I'd play Gundo there. I'd play Philip Walter Foden on the left attacking mid. I'd play James McAtee right attacking mid. I play Savio. How do you call? Oh yeah, Savio. There we go. I play Doku in this game personally because I just go for it. I just go ham, and I would start Erling Haaland. That's my team, and that team wins 7-0.
I just don't think we need Haaland. I just don't think we need Haaland tomorrow. I watched them. They play such a high line. Kyogo, Celtic striker, tore them to shreds. He tore them to shreds, and so did the winger Maeda. They're really like a Conference League team who've done well to get here. They're not.
Look at this here. Look at this. Right. Look at this. Right. This is Erling Haaland Champions League record here. He's only player on this list to have a goal ratio over a goal a game out of the top 50 goal scorers of all time.
So you just want to keep. You just want for stats.
I want the freaking stats. I want the double hat trick, bro. I need the goals. I need the hat. I need the double hatty, man.
Protect him, man. We need to protect this guy.
We need to protect his stats is what we need to do. He's one game away from falling out of this 1 goal per game ratio. Yeah, we need double hat trick to build up the buffer. Yeah, come on, man. I've been talking about this stat for so long. We can't let it go now. This is a perfect opportunity.
I think he could score 6 tomorrow if he plays.
Yes, great news. Play him.
Okay, play him.
Now that's the team I go for, man. You know what I mean? And then I consider bringing on Nico O'Reilly at some point as well. Get him some minutes because if we're being honest with you, yeah, it's one of these. Yeah, it's one of these. It's like at the end of the day, like Hugh said, Celtic scored 5 passes, so like we should be scoring a couple of goals past them, man. You know what I mean? It's not disrespectful. It's just facts. You know what I mean? That's just a factual situation that we're currently at. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, listen. You could play Haaland and he gets injured, man, and then everyone will be like, why the hell we're playing him? But I'd also argue we need to win the game. We need to win the game, man. And you know what I mean? Like, yes, we should be scoring goals with or without Haaland, but like they're in the Champions League. You got to give them the respect that they deserve for being here. And for me, I just think it's better to just full send it. Get him a couple of. You can put him off at halftime, bro. You can have the game won by halftime. Get him off at halftime. Game's won, chilling. Stick Foden up top or stick McAtee up top. Get Nico O'Reilly on. My thing, yeah, in football is always I'd rather go for it, get the game won, and then take everybody off. I don't like chasing games. I don't like it when you put out a weaker side and then you get to that half time, you get to 60 minutes and going, damn, we're still not winning. When you just start throwing everybody on, panicking. I don't like that. Yeah. I prefer just to start it. But listen, I do hear it if he gets it. But this is the problem that we're in because we didn't buy a backup striker. Everyone's like, can't play him because if he gets injured, we're screwed. Yeah, we are screwed because we didn't buy another backup striker.
Well, season is done if he gets injured for me. If he's injured long term, finito at that point, yeah? Because De Bruyne is going to pick up more knocks this season, as true as night follows day. Rodri's out for the season. If Haaland goes and gets a long-term injury or even a 2-3-monther, yeah? Bro, that's almost curtains for me at that point. So I'll be protecting this guy at all costs. Like, is there no number 9 in the EDS? Like, a young lad who's hungry and deserves a chance.
Give him Mabama, bro. Will Dixon. What
about that Heskey kid? Is Heskey's young lad a striker?
When I've seen him play, he's played like midfield, bro. I think he can play like false 9, but whenever I've seen him play, he's played in the midfield. Yeah, we got Will Dixon. I don't know if has he travelled with the squad? But he probably has, isn't it? Because he's probably playing in the under-21s. What's he saying this season, Will Dixon? 19 years old, scored 2 goals in 5 games, although he only played 90 minutes of one of them. 2 goals in his last 2 games against United and Aston Villa. So maybe they could take him, but he's not even been on the bench once. I don't think he's getting a sniff.
I'm not actually too arsed with who they go with. I just think with how many games we have this season coming up, there's far, far tougher challenges ahead. And every little opportunity you get to not play this guy, I take it. For the greater good, man. For the greater good. There's also fatigue. If we're going to be relying on this guy for the next 55 games, you know what I mean? That's a lot of pressure on him. Do you know what I'm saying? So
yeah. But that's not his fault or the Pep fault. That's the board's fault for not buying a backup striker. They should have bought a backup striker.
Well, it's not.
They should have got Edin Dzeko, man. Everyone laughing at me when I said this. Yeah. Do you not see the goal Edin Dzeko scored a couple of weeks ago? Absolute banger, mate. Yeah, movement in the box, elite level. Yeah, finish was elite. Honestly, I was kind of joking at the time, but like we should have just gone and got someone like that, man. Someone who could have come in, sat on the bench, wasn't asked about playing, and then we could have just rested Haaland, and then we can just play Dzeko tomorrow against Bratislava, man. Like, and people laughed, and I was like, bro, we don't have a backup striker. We literally don't have one now. You know what I mean? Like, we should have just gone and got some old guy just to say, listen, mate, you've got 2 years left of your career, and then you're retiring. Do you fancy coming sitting bench for City, playing under Pep Guardiola and playing 15, 20 games a season? Oh, by the way, because we create pure chances, you'll probably get 15 goals, it'll be mint, and you'll win a couple of trophies. Now, we should have just got someone. So it's better to have someone than not have someone. And this is why I think in the January transfer window, I think we're going to sign 2 players in January, you know. I think we're going to sign 2 players. I think we'll sign a midfielder, and I do think we'll sign a backup striker.
Well, I don't understand why the board didn't in the summertime. I know they were kind of going after Kyogo and we were linked with John Duran, but backup striker might be the easiest position for the City board to deal with, because we're so blessed with such creative team that creates so many chances that even an older journeyman striker or an average enough striker is going to score a couple goals just by default, just by being in the right place at the right time. They're going to score a couple of goals because De Bruyne's there, Foden's there, Bernardo's there, Gundo's there. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like there's players that aren't even big names would come in and bag 10, 15 goals, but that chips in. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like an older head, a Dzeko or I don't know. There's probably loads of names that I can't even think of right now who are experienced. They'll come in, top professionals, and they'll just bag 12 to 15
Antonio
goals.
said multiple times on various different podcasts that he'd score 30 goals.
Yeah, he needs to watch his mouth. He needs to watch.
You know what I'd do if I was him, yeah? If I was City, I'd say, right, Antonio, come play for City. You only get paid if you score. Bro, I'll be real with you. I'd say you only get paid if you score. You said you'd score 30 goals in this team. So join, be our backup striker, and we'll only pay you money if you score a goal. You only get your wage. You only get your weekly wage if you score, because you said you'd score 30 goals.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll go get Troy Deeney as well, because he said something similar.
It's crazy, man. All these people talking it, and it's just like, what the hell are you talking about, mate? You ain't scoring 30 goals, bro. You ain't scoring 30 goals for us. Yeah, we should have got Dzeko, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, Benzema would have been class, but
bro, Fulkrug, man. Jake called the chat. I was a big fan of Fulkrug before he went to West Ham. I still am, but I know he's injured right now.
Fulkrug, bro.
He would have eaten good in our team if we got him. Easy.
Serious. I'd have took Fulkrug, man. They don't even play him, I don't think, either.
He's injured.
He's got injured already. Yeah, first 3 games of the season, first 3-4 games of the season, they didn't even start him, though. So I don't know what happens there, to be honest with you. But we definitely should have got someone. And I think that we'll get someone in January. I think this Oscar Bob injury and Rodri injury well, I don't know if it has, but it should wake them up. I think we're on cruise control. The squad was chill. It wasn't ideal, but the squad should get us over the line, yeah? Now we've got 2 long-term injuries. Well, 1 medium-term, 1 long-term. Oscar Bob's medium-term, because he'll be back in December, January, hopefully. And then Rodri's out for the season. That should the alarm bells in Tiki's head should be going, damn, yeah, we need to sign players now, yeah? I think we'll sign a midfielder in January, and I think we'll sign a striker. I don't know what striker we'll sign, and I don't know what midfielder we'll sign, but I think we should sign 2 players. I think we should sign a striker, and I think we should sign a midfielder. I really do, man, because like you say, mate, like, bro, the thing is as well with this false 9, yeah, bro, I just don't know if you can just switch it up like that.
Well, that was my concern. That was my concern in the summertime when everyone was like, "Oh, we got 80 million for Alvarez. Just put it in the back pocket, play Haaland, and switch to false 9." I was like, "This isn't like going into formations on your tab on FIFA." Do you know what I mean? Like to revert back to a system or do a new system for plenty of players, it is a new system. It requires quite a bit of adjusting, quite a bit of training, quite a bit of preparation. It's not just you snap your fingers and go, "Okay, we're a false 9 team now." You know?
Yeah. No, facts. Absolute facts. Full create all that. Yeah, but the point is, yeah, Jalali, you can't, this backup striker can't be mint. Because if the backup striker's mint, they're not going to join because they know they're not going to play. So it is difficult. You've got to find someone who's just decent. You've got to find someone that's just decent. Someone that can come in and just do a job, but is not good enough where they're like, I want to be playing week in, week out. Because that's basically the problem that we have with Alvarez. Alvarez was too good to be a backup player. Yeah, that's why he left, because he wanted to start games. And he wanted to start games as a striker. As difficult it was for some people to understand that's what he meant. Yeah, he got a lot of games last year, but how many games did he play as a striker? So you've got to buy a striker, who is good enough to play for us, but not good enough where they're going to be like demanding to start. Yeah, otherwise that's never going to work, right? And like, bro, they're obviously not going to pay like 50, 60 mil for this guy either. So they're probably going to have a maximum budget of 30 mil. Because again, you're not going to play 40, 50 mil for a striker that's going to sit on the bench for majority of the games. So it is a different. I've said it all the time. I say it all the time, me. Don't I chat? I say buying a backup player, squad rotation player, is harder than buying a starter. And I won't have anyone tell me differently, mate. Because when you're buying a starter All you have to do is buy the best player. Oh, I need a left back. Who's the best left back? Oh, I need a DM. Who's the best DM? It's not hard, right? When you buy a rotation player, it's a lot more involved. You got to get a lot more like, oh, what about this? What about that? Will he accept this? Will he accept that? What's he like if he don't play for a month and then I throw him into a big game? Does he need 5, 6, 7 games to get match sharp? It's difficult, bro. Yeah, Ferran Torres, bro. I'm gonna be real with you, man. Like, he was actually all right when we had him as a striker, and then Cancelo got him sent off, and we never seen it again. Angel Correa, not seen that guy for time. Don't know.
He played last night, didn't he? For was that the same Correa for Real Madrid? No, or Atletico?
Atletico. Correa, Atletico, yeah, Atletico. And then we come to some of these chats that have been sent in. Big up to people, man. Make sure you are smashing up these like buttons. Come on, man. Let's get these likes up. Nearly 500 people locked in, but we're not even at 150 likes, guys. Please hit that thumbs up button, man. Massively does help support the channel. Big up to Robertinho. Says, yes, Brace. Eric Tenladen. Skull emoji, shark emoji, trophy emoji. Says Robertinho with a donation. Big up, bro. Yeah, man. Listen, the United meltdowns yesterday. Whew. Special, eh? Special. Stay humble, eh? MGFC says, hello, LB and Hugh. Do you have any ITK stuff for us? Hugh, can you elaborate on the cryptic tweets you've been doing on Musiala, bro?
No, I'm banned from that.
What do you mean you're banned?
I'm not allowed. I'm going to keep being cryptic for now. Invest, though. Invest.
Nah, bro, you can't do that. You got to tell us what you know.
We're signing Jamal Musiala 2025. Is that what you want to hear?
You naughty. You teasing me, you naughty.
Nah, bro, I can't lie. Yeah, Musiala's been tearing it up recently for Bayern, man. Like, I mean, so's Wirtz. Wirtz has been tearing it up for Leverkusen, but Musiala. It's an interesting one, man, because the chat always ask me, and the chat are always debating with themselves. I always see it whenever we're speaking about like transfers or whatever. I always look in the chat and I always see the chat debating with each other about who should we get? Should we get Wirtz or Musiala? It's pretty funny. I always watch it, and people always ask me my views. Who would you get if you had the choice? Would you go Musiala or would you go Wirtz?
Musiala. I think Musiala is the truth, man. I think he's one of the few genuine wonder kids on the scene now. You know what I mean? People like to throw the word wonder kid and generational and star boy around too often these days, labeling just good young players with crazy tags. But this kid, I don't know what age he is now, 2021. He's got it all. He's got one of the highest ceilings I've seen for a young player in a long time. You know what I mean? There's maybe 3 or 4 young players in the world on his level. And under Pep with our squad, bro, he'd be a freak. You know what I mean? He'd be an absolute freak. So
why do you like him better than Wirtz? What's he got about his game that you prefer to Wirtz? Because a lot of people say Wirtz is, and I kind of agree. A lot of people say Wirtz is more KDB style. He's more of a passer, isn't he? Whereas Musiala's more of a dribbler, completely different to KDB.
Well, KDB can dribble. KDB is just a powerful runner when he carries the ball, which Musiala can do. If I'm being real as well, I actually haven't seen as much of Wirtz as I've seen in Musiala. I like Wirtz, and I've seen him play. I saw him at the Euros. I've seen him. I watched him in the Europa League final. I've watched him a bit for Leverkusen last season, but I just have a bigger sample size than Musiala, and I think he's such a rounded player. And whenever I see a really rounded player, not playing for City, a young player, I look at them and go, "You are Pep Guardiola's dream." Because if you come to Manchester City, he's going to mold you into what he likes. You know what I'm saying? He's going to make you an animal at something in our team and make you a really important cog in our machine. So for me, I just think Musiala, I think he has absolutely everything about him. Everything. But like I said, yeah. I don't know as much about Wirtz. My sample size is a lot smaller. So, you know,
Wirtz is much more of like a bit weird, really, because like, he does play on the edge of the box, but like he's much more of a passer, whereas Musiala does dribble the ball a lot more. I'd say like I'd literally just take any of them. I think if I had to choose, I probably would go Musiala, because my opinion is I think Musiala's got a bigger ceiling, a greater ceiling than Wirtz. Although
if Wirtz turns up at the Etihad wearing a Man City shirt next season, I'm not going to complain.
Yeah. Facts. Same. I just want one of them. It was fucking Sai and a couple of other people in the chat. I think Majisha said it. It said get them both. The greeds, man. Imagine if we got them both, though. Oh my god.
Oh, that would be proper Real Madrid vibes. But look, for me, I believe this mainly with Musiala, but I understand it about both. For us to have a seamless enough transition from our kind of current attacking midfield outlets, De Bruyne, Gundogan, Bernardo, and Kovacic, they're 4 players, all 30 or over. I'm pretty sure Bernardo is. For us to kind of transition from that, I think a really important screw in that building will be one of those 2 or both.
Yeah. Nah, facts. This is interesting, man. Yeah, I've seen this today, but the problem is, this football insider, mate. Yeah, I called them out, mate, because I called them out on the second channel, man. I don't know if you've seen it the other day. They waffle, bro. They waffle hard. Go and have a look at the YouTube channel, mate. Yeah, it's the biggest clickbaity channel I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, go and have a look how they title the fucking videos. Go and have a look how they title the FFP Man City videos, man. Yeah, they did a video. Yeah, bombshell. Manchester City to be relegated. Yeah, first 10 seconds, 20 seconds, the guy said, we're not getting relegated. Then this guy tries telling me that City are going to do a deal with the Premier League that will get them relegated. It's crazy, man. Like, the guy was waffling. Did you watch the video? Did you watch it?
No.
Bro, it's crazy, mate. Honestly, I don't know if anyone in the chat seen that video that I did on the second channel, mate, yeah. But he was waffling. Basically, bro, yeah, he was talking about this, obviously, the 115 case, yeah. And he was saying, I think that City in the Premier League are going to do a deal. So I was watching it. I was like, all right, sweet. Yeah, you think they're going to do a deal? Simon Jordan thinks they're going to do a deal. Stefan Borson said they can do a deal, but it's unlikely. So I'm like, okay, let me see what he said. And then he said, any deal would include Man City getting relegated. I was like, what? Why would City do a deal that gets them fucking relegated, mate? Yeah, what's the point in that? What's the point in doing a deal if we get relegated? Like, what are you talking about? We might as well just not do a deal and just try our luck with the judges, mate. Like, what are you waffling about, man? And these are the type of people that these guys get on these shows, man. Do you know what I mean?
I know. It's pure fabrication. And I used to say this on my channel every single day for about a year now. And I'm sure you've said it a million times as well. Broken records, yeah. Making 115 content is easy cash, man. Easy cash. Especially if you're not a Manchester City fan, yeah. If you're an independent channel like that, or like Talksport, or you're I don't know, one of these other ones, Football Terrace, and these big platforms that they know how to do the clickbait and that, you know what I mean? It's easy money, easy money.
All you
it's
have to do is put Man City
pure
FFP relegated in the title, yeah, and you're earning a new fucking a new whatever big cash, yeah. It's a fucking joke, mate. Yeah, it's a fucking joke, bro. And like they're just absolutely waffling. And I'm like, they don't even think about what they're saying. How is bro saying that we're going to do a deal? Yeah. How is bro saying that we're going to do a deal that relegates us? I mean, just think about that for a second. Why on earth would we do a deal that relegates us? Do you know what I mean?
Bro, I'll tell you what, man. If I wasn't into football, yeah, and I was and in the last 18 months I needed some quick way of making money, I'd just make a channel being a 115 conspiracy theorist. I would.
Yeah, facts.
Just every day, bang out a video or 2 with Man City or ... 115 is ... and put some sort of a crazy thumbnail on it. Waffle away. It's easy views. They lap it up. So rubbish,
crazy, man. It's honestly fucking mad, yeah. But if you've not watched that video yet, it's on my second channel. I only uploaded it a couple of days ago. More LB, go check it out, man. The guy waffles hard. Big up AK as well with the 5 months. Says big up Hugh and LB. Fergie's right. Your fans are shy. 10 Diddy back. Eric 10 Haaland forever, bro. Bro. The United fans, man. I tell you what, they are beefing. They are beefing. People are getting exposed. People are getting exposed for having potential deals with the football club, with players, with agents. Yeah, it's a nasty game, bro. When you get that big, you have a lot of power. I said it yesterday when I did the watch along. I did the Tottenham United watch along. I said, listen, yeah, when you get that big, when you got 2 million subscribers and you're getting 100,000 people watching you, yeah, bro, you got power, man, and that's not good. That's not good to have that much power, yeah. So, yeah, man, the meltdowns are crazy. People are beefing with each other. Saeed's calling everybody out. He's had enough. You still got people trying to say Ten Hag, he's a good manager, who are United fans. Like, I have to question these United. Like, obviously it's great, yeah. I'm with AK, like Ten Hag in forever and that, yeah. But like, I have to question these United fans that are like Ten Hag in. I have to. I'm like, bro, what's going on? What's he got on you, man? Has he got some dirt on you or something? Like, how are you sitting there? Yeah, legitimately saying keep Ten Hag, bro. The guy's a fraud, bro. You finished 8th. You finished 8th in the Premier League. And you've got all these trash players that he bought. He's wasted 600 mil and they still want to keep him. And you know what I'm hearing now? Yeah, but it took Fergie 4 years. I'm like, what? What are you talking about, mate? You can't just believe that everyone's going to be the next Fergie. Honestly, what is going on? That club is finished. I genuinely think that club might be finished, man. It's so effed.
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to figure it out and to kind of keep on top of it all. I'm seeing, other content creators sending for other ones and baiting each other out and sending letters here and complaining about this. I just laugh. I just have a laugh at it, man, because it's funny and that. You know what I mean? But look, Ten Hag wins trophies. Yeah, he wins trophies. Remember that. So keep him. You know what I mean? Long live Ten Hag.
Yeah. Oh, this is Van der Ven, mate. He's a player, isn't he?
Bro, I saw someone on the timeline say yesterday, little John Stones replacement down the line.
Yeah, the problem is he screwed himself, man. He signed a contract until 2029. And the problem with that is Daniel Levy's going to want. I guarantee if someone tried to buy Van der Ven now, he'd want 100 mil.
Bro, how does Levy do this, man? What sort of spell do they cast on their players at Tottenham? Do you know what I'm saying? Getting them to sign deals at mad times and agreeing to stay in for longer terms. Like, when you sign for Tottenham, you should be, and you're a good player and you back yourself, yeah? You should be cautious about what you sign because you should be looking for your next move after that.
Facts. Absolute facts. Yeah. You should basically be using the football club because they don't win anything. So you should be like, right, well, if I back myself to be at a top team, I need to be getting myself a way out of here. Yeah. And he's contracted until 2029. That's 5 more years. Yeah. He's only 23. But this is the problem. If he's not got a release clause in that contract and there's nothing on Transfermarkt about him having a release clause, I typed it in on Twitter to see like when he was signed, does he have a release clause? I can't see anything about a release clause. If he doesn't have a release clause, I guarantee you now, if you go, 100% no subs, I'd pay 80 mil. But I don't think Levy would sell him for 80 mil.
No chance.
I don't think he would. I think he'd be wanting 100. I think he'd want triple digits, mate. I swear to God, I think he'd want 100 million minimum. I honestly believe that.
Bro, of course.
And City is no one's going to pay 100 million. He's a good player, but no one's paying 100 million for Van der Ven. No one's going to do it. No one's paying 100 mil for a centre back like that. I think he screwed himself.
Yeah, he has. But City will also, if City do decide they want to go for Van der Ven at some point, they will be skeptical because they know what dealing with Levy and Tottenham was like during the Harry Kane era. Like, you remember how ugly that was? That was an ugly situation of, well, gentleman's agreement here and they won't let me go there, and then he signs the new deal. I'd say, listen, City won't want to mess around with that and make a fool of themselves. They shouldn't be chasing Tottenham all summer for players. But look, in an ideal world, he'd be a class replacement for any of our centre halves. But I think
someone just put it in the chat then as well. It's like he's mad quick, in it. So like he'd be perfect to help out the counter-attack vulnerability that we have at the football club as well. Do you know what I mean? Because of course, Kyle Walker's getting older. He's getting a bit slower. He's losing a bit of pace as is natural with your age. So having a Van der Ven coming in would have been absolutely perfect. But yeah, he's you're not going to be able to get him out. It's a shame because like when I look around for centre backs, people like to talk about Braithwaite. John Rowland's put it in there. A couple of other people have mentioned Braithwaite, and I look at Braithwaite and go, I'm not convinced on Braithwaite, man. I genuinely think people are looking at Braithwaite, and in my opinion, it's just going Everton, English, John Stones, Everton, English, it's the next John Stones, and I just don't think he is. I don't think he's anywhere near as good as John Stones. That's my honest opinion. Yeah. And I look around, I'm thinking, what centre-backs is there out there that are decent? You could get Mark Way, but is he at City level? I'm not so sure he is. I look at someone like Van der Ven, and he is at City level. He is a world-class defender. I'm going to put it out there. I think he's a world-class defender, man. Like, based off what I've seen, to be fair, I need to watch him more, to say he's world-class. That might be overdoing it, but he's a top defender. He's got the pace that could massively help us, but we ain't going to pay the money because he's going to want, I reckon he'd want 100 mil. I genuinely think he'd want 100 mil. And this is why, this is what he's saying. This is why he needs to put release clauses in your contract. Yeah, Pullman, to be fair, says Callum Doyle. I think Callum Doyle might get a chance next year because he smashed it every club he's been at. Great on the ball, left-footed. Yeah, I think he's got a great opportunity to get in the squad next year because I'm pretty sure that either Ake or John Stones will leave at the end of the season. I'd be surprised if both of them were still here. And if one of them leaves, Callum Doyle could potentially step in. And apparently, He's been slamming it again this year at Norwich. He slammed it for Coventry. He slammed it at wherever else he was. I can't remember the other club he was at. So yeah, that's a potential option as well. But yeah, Van der Ven, man, Van der Ven would be amazing, but you ain't getting him out unless he's got a release clause. And there's been no.
I think he'd want more than 100 mil, bro. I think Levy would want more than 100 mil. I think if Van der Ven has if he has a really good season this season and maybe next season as well, he'll say, look, Rice went for 115 or something like that. He'll say, what's his name? Caicedo went for something like that as well.
Yeah.
He'll say, if you want Van der Ven off us, he's contracted till 2029. We hold the trump card. You know what I mean? We'll charge you 115, 110, whatever it is. So it's difficult. But I agree with you, on the Brantwaite one. I think people do jump to conclusions with and levels with these players. And I feel the same about him, and I feel the same about Adam Wharton. When people are like, oh, he's the Rodri replacement. I'm like, man, he's a good young player. He's 18, 19, playing for Crystal Palace. But he's got a lot of developing, a long, long time to go before you can talk about him being anywhere near, a world-class number 6 level or an easy Rodri replacement. So, look, it's the way it is. But Van der Ven, you just know when you know sometimes, when you see it, and you go, he's a top player. So I give it to him.
Yeah. Facts. These are the most expensive defenders of all time, according to Transfermarkt. Yeah. Gvardiol, Maguire, De Ligt, Van Dijk, Fofana, Lucas Hernandez, Diaz, Hakimi, De Ligt again, Cucurella. There's quite a lot of misses on there, isn't it? Shit, because he's been injured. I think that's shit because I don't think he plays. Yeah. Hit, dead because they've sold him. Did do dead, but now I think he's actually starting to do quite well, Cucurella. So yeah, I mean, listen, you spend big money on the defenders. It's not ideal, bro. It's not ideal. Hey, what's going on here in the chat, man? What's going on here in the chat? Yo, Briggsy, the moderators. He's in Bratislava. He says, yo, bro, sat with Steve, Big Steve, yeah. MCFC lads and DAP. Score the boys. What else did he put? Man? How are you? Bought a fucking round of baby Guinness for 40 quid. Yo, Big Steve, Daps and MCFC lads are on the sesh, boys.
40 quid on baby Guinness.
Yeah, that's kind of mad, bro. Like, is it not meant to be cheap over there?
That's what I was thinking. When I was looking at booking it because I heard £1 pints. That's not £40 baby Guinness.
Bro, what are they doing? MCFC lads, that vlog's going to be something different, man. Crazy. Sweet, big up, bro. Are you back on your channel this month, innit? In October?
Yeah, I'll be back streaming this month, but I'm starting videos this week. Right,
sweet. You know where you can find them, chat. HMTV, come on, man, get him up on the subs, man. Make sure you drop a like on the stream as well. I'm on another stream at 8 p.m. I'm on the Football 12 Man podcast, Dan Potsy's channel, for his show Race for Europe. That starts at 8 p.m. later on in 40 minutes. So if you want to come and watch that, make sure you jump over. But yeah, man, big up to everyone. Make sure you smash the likes. Briggsy, Big Steve, Daps, and MCFC lads, enjoy your trip. Enjoy your trip, boys. He says Wonderwall is on. I think he might be steaming. Chat, I think the moderator Briggsy might be steaming. There we go. Smash a like, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, people.